What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Holo. Now, Holo is a very, very interesting sort of peer-to-peer network that allows dApp hosting. They had a really good bull cycle that's just gone. I think this can do another step up in the next bull cycle because there's some really interesting projects that are building upon it. Not tons by any stretch of the imagination, but the ones that are there do certainly cause some intrigue, and I think this can do, as you can tell by the title, I think this can do something pretty good in terms of price. Before I get into that though, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about, and in the videos I said these are quality coins and I'm buying them. If you'd have done the same and put $100 in, let's say, that would have been a $2,600 investment. You would have netted a profit of over 123 grand if you'd have sold them just a year later. Now, I sold these in 2021. They're not what I own, but I do share the coins that I own on my site, copymycrypto.com. Now, currently we are having website issues for some reason. People that want to join cannot. There seems to be an error that displays. We're currently focused on getting this fixed, and we're hoping that within the next 24 hours this will be fixed. I know there's been a lot of people that have been trying to sign up, so when we get this resolved, we are going to put out a big discount for those people, for everyone that wants to join, because unfortunately, like I say, there's been a bit of an issue right now, but that will be resolved hopefully within 24 hours, and that discount will then apply from then on, guys. Now, let's talk Holo. So, Holo is a peer-to-peer distributed platform for hosting dApps, and it's built using Holo Chain. So, it's a framework for developing dApps that doesn't actually require blockchain tech. And the goal of Holo is to serve as a bridge between the broader internet and apps built using Holo Chain. And the Holo network will be facilitated using a token called Holo Fuel, which is actively being tested and will act as an accounting system to pay hosts for their services. So in 2018, the project minted a token called HOT, which is also known as Holo Token, which is basically what this token is, Holo. So Holo is still in development and was still in development back in 2021. It is now up and running. And the founders of Holo are Arthur Brock, and Eric Harris Braun, both of whom are experienced coders. They both started working on the project in 2016 as part of a meta-currency project. Now, Holo was partially modeled after Scepter, which was a peer-to-peer framework for dApps that they previously worked on. Brock has prior experience coding currency systems at GeekGene. He also co-founded social enterprise incubator Emerging Leader Labs and founded an open source education starter kit. He was also named a fellow of the New Zealand-based Edmund Hillary Fellowship. Harris Braun started programming full-time in 1988 and is a founder of Glassbead Software, as well as co-founding Emerging Leading Labs with Brock. Now, in terms of Holo, now it's designed as the bridge between Holo Chain and the wider tech world. Now, they rely on a series of hosts that provide storage and processing power for dApps, and this is their Holo host. So this is the distributed marketplace for cloud hosting, peer-to-peer applications. So what fuels the economy is obviously Holo, the token, because Holo is effectively an accounting software. So Holo Fuel is like the internal microcurrency that powers the hosting network. Holo Token, and that's what I'm talking about today, will become is an ERC20 that will be convertible to Holo Fuel during the swap period, and it'll be exchangeable one-to-one for Holo Fuel. And that just gives people that are utilizing the platform the opportunity to switch between. App publishers pay hosts in Holo Fuel to rent their extra data storage and computing power. Now, cloud computing is a necessity in this day and age. There's a lot of businesses that are becoming more heavily reliant on greater network power or greater CPU power or greater storage facilities. So Holo is working towards that very, very nicely. They're also partnered with the World Economic Forum, who have given Holo a shout out. Now, as much as I hate the World Economic Forum, that's a very good sign for Holo being able to gain in the long term. Holo Chain is obviously what the network actually utilizes. Holo Chain is the bridge between this and effectively blockchain tech. Now, there's been some decent. What I want to talk about was some of the things that have been built upon Holo. So neighborhoods. So this is giving groups the capacity to design cultural values into their groupware tools. But Internet of Energy network, that's very interesting to me. So this is a software protocol to coordinate devices that produce, consume, or store electricity. So this is what they're getting up and running, and what they want to get up and running on top of Holo is peer-to-peer microtransactions for distributed grids. So the benefit of this, Holo Chain requires piss all computing power. It's got really strong network security. The privacy there is solid, and the dApps gives users control over their data by default. So there's never a third party involved, and that's always a good sign. They also are looking at stuff that's going to impact on currencies, so there's going to have social impact and that can create local economies, whether that's new within a business model or whether that's within a specific area of the world. Now, Holo actually have their own patent as well, and if I just get that, there we go, Holo Chain patent. Which I'll show you guys in this vid as well. Now, Holo Chain, or the Holo Token rather, is massively held. 137,000 holders. That, by the way, is enormous, given that its market cap is 300 million. We see a lot of projects that have market caps in the billions that don't have that many holders. So that's a very, very good sign for the overall network here, because that many people being keen to use it is really a really big positive. A US patent was also granted for the innovations within Holo Chain. This is a peer-to-peer networking design that's implemented in Holo Chain that describes the system of nodes communicating according to a relaxed, agent-centric hash table. Now, as a result, they have a number of different pieces of information regarding how Holo works. But overall, I'm quite bullish on this, I've got to say, because I do think this can run up and get back to a new all-time high. This actually hit 3 cents in the last bull cycle, which put it as a market cap of like $5 billion. And they are growing. Now, they're growing a little slower than one would like, and I do think that they need to speed up a tad in terms of the growth to their overall network. But as I said, this is not a blockchain. This is not your typical crypto project. But if they can start onboarding businesses, if they can start onboarding energy companies, this would make huge strides. And one thing that they have hugely going for it is obviously they're partnered with the World Economic Forum. The fact that the World Economic Forum have given them a shout out is a big, big plus for them. Because the World Economic Forum is this select group of individuals that can, run the world from Davos. So if the WEF believe this is going to succeed, they can make it succeed. It's always worth noting that, because that does have an impact long term on what this can do. and you can actually open up Holochain. You can open up the developer portal and see what information they've got set up, because they have, to be fair, a very, very clear and easy to follow sort of set of SDKs for developers. Overall, I like this. I think this can do something. Holo is one you can buy pretty much everywhere. If you're going to buy it, I would recommend using BitGet. BitGet is a partner of mine. The reason for this is I think they're going to be a top 5 exchange. They've onboarded Lionel Messi as an ambassador. You don't do that unless you've got long-term big aspirations. Now, if you are an active trader, if you're trading everywhere, then Binance, Coinbase, all of these places, then move, and you're not joined BitGet, move to BitGet, do the same activities, and you could be eligible for a $5,000, tether bonus for doing the same activities you already do. And with the partner link in the description, you get some discounts on trading fees and stuff. But think about it like this, right? If you join, if you're doing the same stuff you always do, but you get gifted basically 5K, if you put that 5K into a coin that then 10x's, you've made 50K for doing nothing different in your life. So I would recommend using BitGet, especially with these bonus activities at the moment. And like I said, the partner link in the description will give you a nice, tasty discount. Overall, I look at this and I go, this can solidly hit 5 cents. This could solidly hit 5 cents because it is just well positioned. They plan, the project's business plan centers on building a peer-to-peer ecosystem of hosts and applications, comparing its intended effect on app hosting to that of Uber and Airbnb on the taxi and hotel industry. If they have that big an impact on the app industry, Jesus Christ, this could be multiple billions of dollars. But that's a big, lofty goal, and they've still got to achieve that. So we'll see if they can. But overall, guys, it's one that I think long-term could do very, very well. What do you guys think? Do you think this can be a disruptor to the app industry in general? Because the app industry is worth probably hundreds of billions, maybe trillions of dollars at this point. So if they disrupted that, that would be insane. And let me know in the comments down below, either way. And if you're a return viewer, hit the subscribe button. These videos are going to make you money. And guys, last thing, look, as I said before, currently we're having website issues at copymycrypto.com. We can't get any, people cannot join as of right now. Now this is something that is getting resolved, will be resolved hopefully within the next 24 hours. I know we've had a couple hundred people that have been trying to sign up. We are going to get this sorted. And what we will do is throw in a heavy discount because we know, like I said, that a lot of people have not been able to get joined up. The moment that this is resolved, I will let you guys know in the next video or whenever it's sorted. And that's it from me, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.